Hi everyone, it's Wendy here. Welcome back to the channel. I am here today. We're going to work some more in our Tim Holtz Stash Buster journal. And before I do that, I just wanted to show you a couple of things I picked up at our local thrift store. I was at the cottage this weekend, and it was a thrift store near the cottage. It's a store we have here in Canada. It's called Value Village, and I don't know if you have that in the US or in a lot of my followers are also in Europe. So I don't know, but I know you have other kinds of shops there. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you what I found. This absolutely beautiful table runner. Look at this beautiful vintage embroidery on this, and I love this little bit of crochet. And it was $1.99, which is, to me, wild. So it's exactly the same on the other end. And I thought, you know what would be great for, if you fold it this way, and I'll probably end up cutting the bottom off. I can use it for something else. But if I use it this lengthwise, let me grab my ruler, then that's 12 inches. 12 inches will get me almost to the top of the little butterfly. Or I could make it shorter, 5 and a bit. I was thinking document journal, but there's no reason why we couldn't go for an extra tall one or something. But anyway, you could do a couple of those with it. I'm not sure that's how I'm going to use it, but I just thought that was super, really, really fun. Love the colors. It's just such a happy, happy fabric. I also found for the fall, this is just a table runner. It was $3.99. And I'm sure you can find this sort of thing like in the US, like at a Target or maybe even Walmart or something, but it's got a nice linen. It's got a nice firm fabric. And I thought this would be great as well for making some nice fall journals. So aren't the colors fantastic? So it would be, I would probably cut it like that. I don't know. I might even keep the lining on this one. I just think it's so beautifully done. We'll wait and see. I mean, it's not as thick as a regular journal, but if I put pockets, like a long narrow pocket here and here, and cut it, I think that would be really, really nice. The other option is to use it for like a flip-flop journal, where we would have it like this, and then another fold. You indulge me just thinking out loud here. So you'd have it like that, and I would cut it to size, of course, but you'd have like a journal in here, a journal in here. This would be cut. Pretend that's not there, and then pretend there's nothing from my arm over, and then there would be one in here. So that might be kind of fun to do as well, something like that. This color is just so lovely. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, maybe we'll do a flip-flop journal like that in the fall. Maybe I'll do a craft with me. I don't know. And I have to credit the fabulous Leslie from 507 Willow House Journals. For me, she was the first person I saw make a flip-flop journal, and I know there's other folks, and there may have been others before her, but I have to credit her because it was her idea for me. And I've also seen the wonderful Beth at Beth's Journals also on YouTube. Her work is absolutely exquisite, and I've seen her do a couple of tutorials for a very quick and easy way to approach one. So love that. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you, I don't mean to take up so much time. I found ticking fabric. Now, it was actually $2.99, which is even better. But look at the size of this. This is a curtain. And I'm thinking it was like a curtain at the top, like a valance, if you will, like carrot, because there's a spot here for putting a rod. But it is 14 inches and a little bit high. And I'm just going to fold it and measure it so that we have a sense of what we have here. It's that beautiful, lovely blue. I'm going to fold it that way, and I'm going to drop my ruler. Of course I am. I just noticed that's where my, down there, that's where my jute is. So that's 16 and 4. So it's 20 inches, so it's 8 inches long by 14. That's amazing for $2.99, I have to say. So sometimes it's just a matter of thinking creatively. Go to the curtain section, see what they have. This was just very lucky for me to find this. So yeah, it's a lovely, and I could tell that it was canvas by just going into the inside here, and I could see, but I could also tell by the weight. So in this case, I would cut it, take the interior off, and then use it as I might, because I use ticking for all sorts of things. So I'm just so excited about that. You guys know how I love ticking. Okay, that's it. So we are going to, let me just grab our journal. We're going to work a little bit more in our Tim Holtz Stash journal. So do you mind me showing you each time how far we are? I don't know. I'm just going to do it, and let me know if that's something you don't want to see each time. But just, I'm really so happy with this. It's just a pleasure to have used the Tim Holtz ephemera. So I'm really, really, really happy to have all of these to play with. So those boys. And then last time, I believe, oh gosh, I just love that one. Up here, and they fit so nicely in that little window. Little blue there, and then here we did a card. And I've been doing the same thing after the fact in the other journal. Okay, so I think we're going to work in here. And you know what? As I look at it, that's a lot of dark. So I think I will fold this to the inside like that. I just think it breaks it up a little bit. So what are we going to do? Goodness sakes. Let me see. I haven't used our little windows for a bit. Let me take a couple of these out. And I think those are really cool. Just trying to think out loud here. Okay, you know, that would fit right on there as a tuck spot. I think I kind of like that there. Maybe I'll save one of these. Let me just see, or do we prefer this one as a little tuck spot? I think I prefer the coloration of this one, actually. Having said that, why couldn't we use it this way? It could come out a little ways too. Well, no, I like seeing the two different colors. Anyway, I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to use one of those for the other journal, I think. And last time I used, no, it was a couple ago that I used that. I've got a shawl on today because it's a little bit chilly down here in the craft room. So all I'm going to do is split this, take like a couple of layers back so that I don't have something that's too thick. So I know I'm saying that every time, but I'm really mindful of not having something too thick. So we've got that. We can use that any way we might want. And I like the idea of having this thicker side over here. But I'm going to trim a little tiny bit off of that so that it fits a little bit better. So I'm going to take the glue. I didn't ask how you were. I hope you all are doing well. We're doing great. I'm just back from the cottage for a few days for a couple of appointments, and then I head back over for a little bit, which should be great. So I'm going to glue that down. And make sure I don't have any glue sticking on the other side. And as I've said before, you all will have something other than what I have for sure. I have this piece of vellum. Could have, I like this kind of cityscape, but I also like the sky a little bit more. All right, let's get my cutter, my little cutter. This is, someone asked me where I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it from scrapbook.com. I don't know if they have them anymore, but yeah, I believe that's where I got it. Okay, just taking a little bit off, and I'm measuring. So this is just inside 2 1/4. So if I cut it at 2, I'll be good. And just over 3 1/2. Okay. Cut it here. And just over 3 1/2. Okay. That doesn't mean we can't use these somewhere else. I'm just going to set them where I can find them. Gosh, that doesn't look right. Did I goof again? Oh my gosh, you guys. What is going on with me and my cutting? You were all watching. I totally got it wrong. Okay, well, what if I tried and pieced it? You know, I'm going to try and piece it. I'm going to try and piece it. So let's just see if this will work. And it just might give it another goofy element. So the Bodgey crafter has returned. I don't know why. I clearly am not focusing well. I think it's because I'm in summer mode. Should we blame that? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm just going to press down on it so that it might glue. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, I can believe it. Trust me, I can believe it. So this, we go here. And there's no reason I can't. I'm going to do something. I'm just going to very, very lightly do that. Put some glue here. See, everybody makes mistakes. Absolutely everybody. Yeah, the fire escapes are there. So I'm going to attach it like that. And then I'll cut it after. So, oh, it's slipping. We got, it's on the move. Okay. All right, so I don't think it's so obvious, the goof is so obvious that it's off-putting or anything. But you know what? Measure twice, cut once. But there, you're not going to see a huge problem there, are you? Okay, so I want that to be a pocket right there. So whatever we put in here will go in here. You could put something back there, but you also could tuck something in here. Okay. Put some art glitter glue. I do find art glitter glue is good for using on these transparencies. I don't think this is an application for a glue stick for sure. Possibly Fabri-Tac, or like a white glue, but you'd have to have it in some sort of an applicator that has a very narrow opening, I think. So you've got that there. I haven't even thought ahead about what I'm putting in this. I'm just goofing around. So there we go. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So I've got that little tiny, this is just a little tiny sketchbook. I'm just going to set that there. Okay, let's see. I had a card there, right. I wonder, I'm going to set this on here. One of the harder, like firmer, some of these firmer bits to create like a tuck spot would be nice. I have more of these and I really do have to grab them at some point and see where they are so that we can get some use out of them. That one, even some of the butterflies. I'll save these. Oh, that's fun. One of these might be fun as something to tuck in because they're sort of cityscapes. Oh, that looks familiar. That's that image, the transparency we used. Okay, that I goofed on. All right. So quite a bit of dark, this darkness here. So I want to kind of brighten it up, I think. So I've got some, like something like that. That could be a tuck spot at the top. Something to tuck under, or where's the last place we used a butterfly? It was, well, we've got that one there, but I mean one of these larger butterflies. Sorry, these just have a little bit of sticky on them that I have to address. But sticking something like that there and then having something tuck up underneath it, I like that idea. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Oops. But I'm going to get rid of this sticky bit by using some washi. I've made a mess of this washi, I have to say. So let me just put a little bit of glue here. And yeah, that's going to get rid of it. I think the other thing I want to do is I want to just kind of tone down how dark it is up here. So let's see, do I have some book page? And this is just vintage book page for it's a botanical. So if I set something like that there, that's just going to give us a different color and to rest our eyes from all the darkness of that map. So let's just set this here. I like that. Okay. And then I could put the butterfly up there and then have something that could stick in it. You know what? I'm not married to that butterfly. What's the deal with that? So, ooh, did I ever? I like that better. No. I want to make sure I didn't use it in here before. I don't think I did. Okay. I say that because I have two of them. I'm going to put that there instead. All that work we did on the butterfly. This has nothing at the back. So I'm just going to put some glue here so we can tuck something in behind it. And like I said before, you could easily use ink here in different places. So just going to set it like that, have it towards the top. Whoops, like that. Yeah, I like that. And because that's nice and solid, then something should be able to go behind it without any amount of effort. See, I'm just looking to see, make sure the glue doesn't glue anything farther. Okay, I'm just setting that there for now. So Actually, this might work out here. Remember, this is that mirror of that, or the same image. So we could do something like that, which I like very much. And one of these. I like the fact that this one has lots of trees on it. So I think this is coming together. Believe it or not, you guys, it's coming together. So let's see about, I'm going to just move this to the side a little bit. Now I want to use these cards, and I'm going to put these on here and get some paper in the background. I've said this before, but in case this is their first video watching in this series, you could absolutely ink the back of this. I'm not an inker. And you could also, just use it as is. I just like putting a bit of paper on because I think the paper gives it a little bit of, makes it look a little more vintagey. The other thing you could do is you could de-stress the sides of the sides of each of these cards. I really emphasized D, didn't I, on that one, de-stress. You could distress rather than de-stress. So there's that, like so. Okay, so I'm going to get my little cutter again, and you could absolutely just use your scissors, but I'm having fun with this. And I'm just going to cut this one, take it to the edge, cut it, take that to the edge, cut it. So now we have some nice paper behind it. We can put that in here, like so, which I like. And then this one, I'm just going to cut here, and we're going to do the infamous, the very famous, not infamous, sorry, Carol, the very famous Carol Law's background, where you leave a little extra paper for journaling. I just think that's genius, and that's something Carol came up with some time ago. So I love that. I have a little clip here. Wonder if that's going to create, it is going to create too much girth, if you will, in between. So I think I'm going to set this on here like that. Just, I like the looks of the other side of it, like that. And we can set this in here. I love it. And I think on this one I might want to do some corner rounding as well. I didn't mean for that to be a 1/2-inch corner round, but that's what we have, because I didn't look beforehand, but it does really make it look really cool. Okay, we've got that in there. This here, we're cooking. We are cooking. Now let me get this out of the way. I wonder about having a little piece of fabric as a tab here. I think I would like that. I see I have a little piece of Tim Holtz fabric there. So I could create a little tab. Just kind of cut that. And just pull a couple threads out. Okay. I'm just going to look and see where my tabs are so far. So something down here would be nice. So I'm just going to put some glue down here for my tab. We'll do it this way so you can see the writing. And fold it over. And I'm going to, don't want my tab to be out too far. I think about 1/4 inch off the edge would be good, but not more than that. So Just going to go like that. That's great, so you can just see it there. Okay, I like that. Like so. Now, I think this is coming together really nicely, but we could embellish a little bit more if we'd like. So let me see, what do I have here that might be fun? I love these. Oh, that's such a pretty, pretty rose. What if, I need to put it there because it'll encroach. But if I put that rose there, I don't think it makes the most of it, to be honest. I could put something here that takes away from my goof, but I'm not going to do that. You got to embrace the goofs because it's part, pardon me, of who we are. And it makes us that much more special. You know what? That might be lovely there. I really like that one. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. Before the next video, I'm going to try and find, I know I have at least one more bag of these. Oh, there we go. Little cutout there that I almost missed. So I know I have another bag of these field note bits. So just like that. Okay, very nice. Just like that. Terrific. This is going to go back in. I think what I'd like to do too is just look in here one more time and see what we have for, you know, like some of these little bits. Something that might be kind of just nice to break up some of that black that's in the back. I'm just grabbing little smalls, if you will. That's another lace flower. Sorry, I hope I'm not hiding this from you. Put my flowers together so that I'm set for another time. Put some of these smalls over here. Okay. Oh, that's a nice one. It's a really nice one. So I can get my flowers and things together. It'd probably be a good idea to get like a baggie or something and put them in. But you know what? I'm not going to be uber worried about being organized. I'm just having fun. So I think I want to put something in here. And I kind of love just having something like that there. Oh my gosh, I should not be handling anything with glue today. Just one of those days. Okay, I'm just going to lift this up and put it down. Try to be a little bit straight, I think. Finger under there. Terrific. Okay. And this can go in here like that. You still see the flower in the background a little bit. I would like to have something just down here. That's a little thicker, so I think instead I'm going to put that. And glue that one down. Like that. There we go. Didn't want to encroach on this bit where this is going in underneath, like this. I like that that is the same as this. So fairly simple page, I'd say, overall, or spread overall, but simple is beautiful. And, you know, I goofed, but I corrected, and we can't really see it. I could do something even more to that. I'm going to put a little piece of washi on it, and I think that might be kind of cool. Have I used this washi yet? Yeah, I think I have. So I'm going to put a piece of washi on it, and just, we're going to embrace the fact that it's been fixed. And do this. Put a piece of washi, give it a little more of a grungy sort of feel. That's fun. Why not? Why not? And you could put a grommet in here and hang something off it. But I think this is enough for this. I don't want to, as they say, gild the lily. So I think that's plenty for this particular spread. Now, what do we have left to do? We're getting close to the end. It's still nice and squishy. This one, I think I'll leave this one, well, no, I'll decorate this one and leave this one blank. Maybe add a flower or something. Decorate the front and back a little bit, but I'm not going to decorate the inside of the journal. Leave that up to whoever ends up owning her. So yeah, okay. So that's our spread for today. Let me stand so you can see it a little bit better. So got a little bit of glare, so I'll hold it like that. So we've got our flower there, and we've covered the back, just a little tuck spot like so, and you could put a little tab on that or something. This one has the Carol Laws folded background. We did a little window, we separated it, and I goofed on the transparency, but I think I really like the patch. And then you could put something else in here, actually. Just cut a piece of this Tim Holtz paper. And get my corner rounder. There's a 1/4 inch. I'm just going to put this in. This would be lovely for just if you have like a little photo, one of those little sprocket photo bits. You can set this in here like that. We'll set this in here like that. I think I saw the end. There we go. Like that. So there you go. Oh, please don't mind my shawl. And that is our spread for today. Lots of fun. Thank you, Tim Holtz. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Stay well, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, everyone.